It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and for you mobile players, we finally have confirmation about Isaac, the engineers, when the event's going to happen. All of that's going to be explained and more in this video. In the background, we have the official video that was just debuted a little while ago on the Hero Wars Mobile official YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't had an opportunity to. The link to it is in the description box down below. This video is a first look at the engineers. Now, obviously, Isaac is going to come to us July 12th, 2 a.m. UTC. For me, that's Sunday night. It is a longer event than usual from the 12th through the 18th. It's going to be one of those classic events that, you know, we've seen a bunch of with the little event map that you have to perform tasks on, defeat bosses every day to accumulate currency. Possibly going to be where we're going to get the Ginger Solar skin for the first time, but we're not going to talk about that right here. What I want to talk about is who are the engineers. Now, obviously, Isaac is an engineer, and throughout the rest of this YouTube video, we get a couple of clues. The first one that we get is a screen with the hero Ginger and Fox. Now, we kind of knew from the get that Ginger and Fox were going to be engineers. Those two heroes are engineers on the Facebook and web version of the game. But as the video progresses, we start seeing a clip with Astrid Lucas and Arachne in there, but we also see a clip with DareDevil. Now, for those of you keeping track at home, Ginger, Fox, Astrid and Lucas, Arachne, and DareDevil is 5 heroes on top of Isaac, which is the 6th. Now, we saw with the sneak peeks and teaser article that was published back a month ago that Isaac was going to be accompanying 4 additional heroes as engineers, so a total of 5 engineers. So which of the engineers shown in the video are not actually going to get the engineer tab? And I think this is a little bit of a misdirect, but if you take a look at this screenshot right here, you can see that of the heroes that are with Isaac in this fight against the enemies here, all of these heroes with the exception of Arachne have the little drone buff. So this leads me to believe that Arachne, even though she is featured in this video, Arachne is not actually an engineer. So that would mean that Isaac, Ginger, Fox, DareDevil, and Astrid and Lucas are our engineers, and this breaks from tradition in a couple of ways. First of all, unless Isaac is a tank, this is the first tribe that we're getting on Hero Wars Mobile that doesn't come with a tank. Unless Isaac is a healer, this is the first tribe on Hero Wars Mobile that does not come with a healer. You can think back to all the other tribes. They all have a tank and a healer. There was some speculation that maybe Cleaver was going to be the engineer tank, but obviously that's not the case. Now, it could be that the drone buff shown in these screenshots and on the YouTube video only land on agility-based heroes. Arachne is an intelligence-based hero. That could absolutely be it, but I think that this is enough evidence that Arachne is not going to be the engineer. Additionally, we can see just barely in the top left-hand corner at the very first fight with Isaac in it that he either has an armor or magic defense buff. You can't quite see what it is. My bet that since traditionally he's been this anti-mage hero on Facebook and web, and his introduction talks about how he detests magic and he's more about science, I would bet that his artifact weapon is a magic defense weapon. Of course, we'll know more in the coming days. We don't know what the rest of his stats are. We don't know what his primary stat is, but I could bet you it's probably agility. We don't really know where he sits in position. We don't exactly know what his role is yet, if he's a warrior or if he's a support, if he's a healer, maybe he's a tank. We don't really know any of that. We don't know his max stats. We don't know his skills. And we're going to get all of that information tomorrow, July 9th at 11 a.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. UTC. That's 1 hour before my live stream. The Hero Wars Mobile community managers are going to be giving away 10 absolute star Isaacs and explaining a little bit more about the new Guardian and the events. So make sure you stay tuned to that live stream. If I have an opportunity to, I'll do a 2-minute recap of that live stream right after it ends. Until then, this is your first look at Isaac. Here is a video showing Isaac on Facebook and web if you're curious how he is on there. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.